Get ready with me to serve 80s, 90s punk riot girl realness. Starting off with makeup. For makeup, I tried looking for some photos and they were they were all new, and it was and they wouldn't even be punk. I would Google punk and they would be like goth, and I'm not looking for goth. I specifically searched punk, but I eventually found some things after having searched original punk photos, original punk makeup. Even when you search up 90s punk, it'll still show you modern day grunge people. It's that's literally not what I asked for at all. But starting off with just foundation, the makeup was actually not super duper intricate goth people. I'd say goth people, maybe not original goth people, but modern day goth people have really intricate makeup. And for original punk people, they didn't have that intricate of makeup. I mean, maybe it's just because in general, makeup wasn't that intricate at all back then, no matter who they were. But starting off with just foundation, and then the eye look is gonna be really simple. I'm basically just gonna go over my pre-existing makeup. This is what I slept in. This is what I did for work yesterday. And also I'm using my hands. Okay, foundation done. I'm not gonna contour because I don't know how to contour. And I feel even back then they didn't contour like crazy. For the eyes, I'm gonna do a little bit of eyeliner. Okay. I did a small eyeliner. I think that's as even as it's gonna get. I'm really bad at eyeliner. The right one looks really bad. That's okay. I'll live. And then for the eyes, I'm just gonna do black, fully black. If I could find my palette. Here it is. I have two of the same palette because I broke this one, so I just bought it. But this one doesn't come with the mirror no more. But also the amount of product you get is more. I don't know. I guess it's a trade-off. I prefer the mirror, honestly. Okay. And I'm gonna put a little bit of glitter because I did notice that some punks were a little bit glamorous. So unless I was fully just looking at the wrong kind of alternative. You'd think I'd be able to tell alternative people apart, right? Let me use this color. I put on some glitter. I feel so pretty right now. Did I put I don't even think I put foundation right here. It's so hard to see to do your makeup from a camera. Okay. And then that's it for makeup, because I honestly don't know how to do any other better punk makeup. Small eyeliner, big black eyes, a little bit of glitter for that glamorousness, and then now I'm gonna do the outfits. For my first fit, I've got a leather jacket, which is cute. I only like one. This is the skinniest one. And then the shirt, they wore a lot of distressed, old grungy type shirts, and then a lot of black, shiny kind of shirts. For this one, I actually don't own any latex shirts basically, and no, not really any distressed shirts. There's this tiny little hole right here in her forehead that you definitely can't see on camera, so I'm gonna say that's distressed enough. And then the jeans, I really don't own any black skinny jeans. I haven't owned black skinny jeans in forever. I only wear giant jeans. So I have these ones. They're kind of cute. You see, they've got holes in them because I'm emo shopping. And that's for the first outfit. Super cute. So for my second outfit, I'm wearing this Sonic Youth shirt, and this is a dress, but I'm using it as a skirt. I'm trying to serve Kathleen from Bikini Kills. She was definitely known for wearing shirts with skirts. I think that was really cute to help people realize that it's okay to be feminine, because a lot of like punk men were kind of like a little bit misogynistic. So I have this really cute, it's kind of floor length. She only ever really wore like shorter skirts because, like, you know, like punk was like based a little bit serving like gay sex, but but this is a little bit more modern, a little bit more modest. I have noticed that recently we're moving towards a more modest fashion society. But and also this isn't an alt, this is an alt rock band, not actually a punk band, for the shirt. I listened to the album. It's okay, it's not that great. I'm gonna be reading off some notes because I can't remember anything. So, socially, according to the National Women's History Museum, the 1990s marked the third wave of feminism. Culturally, immigration from Latin American and Asian countries coming to America boomed, so a lot of multiculturalism, a lot of racial mixing coming together, and, you know, we kind of pride America for being like the melting pot, so that was really big in the 1990s. And then environmentally, the Kuwait oil fires in 1991, that was really bad. And in 1992, NASA reported alarming levels for chlorine monoxide in the stratosphere, confirming the threat of the ozone depletion, so the ozone layer. Luckily, I think they've like fixed that since then. And then technology, the World Wide Web was made available to the public in 1999. Thank God, I love the internet. Economically, the dot-com bubble, it popped. There was this big thing where, I guess at the beginning of the 1990s, a lot of people were like investing in .com, like companies that had .com that looked like a website because it was new. They were like, oh, it can make money, it's new. They wanna be like at the beginning of the trend cycle, you know. Nobody wants to be like a late bloomer, you know. And then artistically, graffiti art became really big. It was associated with hip hop. It became really big in like mainstream culture. And then for my piece of art, I have this Green Day CD. This CD is older than me. It's from the album Dookie. I know, that's literally the album name. It's older than me. My mom, she had a big CD collection and she passed down a little bit of it to me. And I'm so annoyed because she had so much good music and she did not put me on any of it when I was younger. She had me listening to like Katy Perry when I was younger. But yeah, she said like she had like Fall Out Boy CDs and Gorilla CDs, but this was probably like one punkest CD she had left over. And that was all. Thank you for looking at my outfits.